Depending on how on a day, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media. My people, things are happening real fast, quick, in that damnable republic called Nigeria. As we speak today, we heard a speech from Nicki Minaj, a great celebrity who had to put a voice in order to speak on the killing of Christians in Nigeria. And not only that, today, Senator Riley Moore is appreciating Nicki Minaj as well, letting the whole world know that they appreciate her support, her on, making sure she shed more light on what is happening in Nigeria in terms of genocide and the rest. So let us listen to what the great Congressman Riley Moore said in this video, in his analysis on Nicki Minaj, and also a warning to the Nigerian government. Also, I will play that video in Kwara State, where unfortunately just 2 days ago, on Sunday, this past Sunday, in the church, in the house of God, there was a live stream showing you the ordeal, what Christians go through in the hands of the Fulani Islamic terrorists coming to the house of God to kill and destroy. Watch this and it will blow your mind. But let's start with this interview. Thank you.
Nicki Minaj and United Nations Ambassador Mike Waltz joined forces at the United Nations tonight to spotlight the ongoing persecution of Christians in Nigeria.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides.
No, but it is the right thing to do. Joining us now, House Appropriations Committee member, West Virginia Congressman Riley Moore. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on.
What do you make of this alliance between the UN ambassador and the cultural icon with the curviliciousness?
Well, here's what I'd say. I think she did a great job. She did a great job today at the UN, and I want to personally thank her. I want to thank Nikki for using her platform, her celebrity, to elevate this issue, which is something I've been talking a lot about now over the last several months, which is a genocide. And we've had President Trump designate this country as a country of particular concern, and it obviously spurred her to action. She sees this as an issue that we should all care about. So I want to say thank you to Nicki Minaj. Thank you for using your platform for doing this. And hopefully she'll continue to do so because it is the right thing to do.
I just think about when you put like the Hollywood and entertainment industries kind of derangement when it comes to President Trump, when you can ignore the pressure that you might get from your peers in that industry. When Kim Kardashian went to the White House and worked on like prison reform and sentencing reform, and the people who literally began new lives because Kim Kardashian was willing to do that and work with the first Trump administration. What is possible in terms of reforms and really saving lives and changing lives?
Well, and she's elevated this into the consciousness, I think, of people across the country now, which is, I think, so laudable and why she deserves credit for it. Just this year alone, we've had over 7,000 Christians, our brothers and sisters in Christ, murdered in Nigeria. Now, just yesterday, we got a report that 25 girls were kidnapped from their school and their vice principal murdered by Islamic terrorists. So there's something tragic that is happening there every day. It's why President Trump has made this a priority. And look, he is not playing games. And I think the Nigerians understand that. And I will tell you that they are coming here, the Nigerian government, to speak to myself and others in the United States government to discuss this very important issue to us, protecting Christian lives in that country.
They are coming to America. They are coming to America. They are coming to America. The Nigerian government, they are coming to America. So I'm calling out on all the Christians in Nigeria to make sure you shed more light. Every video you have, every evidence you have of genocide, share it to the American government. Because don't allow the Nigerian government to go to America and spin the narrative. Don't allow them to do that, please. I'm calling out on the Yorubas. 2 days ago, I made a video about Kwara State. I broke it down how they are coming from Kaduna to Kogi, from Kogi to Kwara, from Kwara to Oyo, Oyo to Ogun, Ogun to Lagos. And that's job done. I'm calling out on the Yorubas, please. Ignore this man who wants to tarnish your image. It's not about politics. It's about saving lives. Do not put your life on the hands of Tinubu because your brother is in power and now you want to call genocide politics. Please, to my Yoruba brothers and sisters, the threat is real. As we speak, Kwara State should be your front line. Put all your effort on Kwara State. Protect Kwara State. If you let it go, if you let go Kwara State, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your land will be gone. Let us move. Let me show you what happened just this last Sunday in Kwara State, in a CAC church while they were praying. The terrorists came and did the unthinkable. Let's go there. Now watch this video. This happened just 48 hours ago in a church known as CAC in Kwara State. I know why I'm calling Kwara State. To the Yorubas, I'm begging you. I am speaking from the perspective of a good neighbor. Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem. Simon Ekpa is not the problem. The Igbos in Lagos are not your problem. Do not allow them to tribalize this one. There is fire on the mountain. Watch what happened in this church just 48 hours ago in Kwara State. Watch this. See the way the terrorists came into this church in a live service. Thank God there was a live stream that captured it in real time. And I hope going forward, you will see how this thing happens. Watch this video. You're seeing here, the pastor was preaching with the congregation. Then he started hearing gunshots. At this point, they were not sure what was happening. So they went towards safety. They were running towards the office of the pastor or the priest. They were running towards the office or the pastor of the priest because they were confused. There was pandemonium in the house of God. Let's keep going. You can see the elderly also trying their best to escape what's going on. The poor, the meek, the gentle, the young, the old. They're all trying to understand what's going on. There's a terror attack as we speak. An Islamic terror attack as we speak. Let's keep going. Now they know it's real, but unfortunately, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. To all the churches in Nigeria, I want to say if it's possible to have a fire exit door, a secret fire exit door where you guys can just open and run. Because if you have just one entry and one exit, when the terrorists come, you'll be left with a situation like this. There should be a secret fire exit door. Because what happened next in this video was very, very sad. You can hear the children crying, the elderly getting confused, and unfortunately, some of them were pushed away from the pastor's office to fend for themselves. Defenseless souls had to fend for themselves. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Boom! Here comes the first one. They are now in. Who you're seeing in the screen now is a dirty looking ragtag Islamic terrorist. Those they call the Fulani militias. We call them the Fulani killer headsmen. They are now into the church. They are now in. And let's keep on going. Lord have mercy. I will have to take the sound out because I'm not happy with what I'm hearing. It's just a very, very sad one. So I'll take the sound off. Okay, the sound is muted, so I'll probably narrate it going forward. Let's continue. That's not terrorists going there, looking at what's going on. The gunshots were still going out. Now they are wondering where everybody is. He's still shooting his guns, wondering where everybody was. He has killed those two people who were hiding behind that sofa, unfortunately. And now they found their location. So they're going in, they're telling them to move in, and gunshots were going out. And they went into the office of the pastor. People were shot by the window. The terrorists they're not in control of the whole premises. There's still a live stream going on. The terrorists didn't know there was a live stream going on, but they found out towards the end. Now they're carrying all the bags, the belongings of the Christians. You can see these are dirty looking ragtag animals. Dirty looking ragtag animals who don't respect the house of God. They say they believe in God, they believe in Islam, they believe in Allah, but they don't respect the house of God. Look at them looting, desecrating the house of God. Now they keep on going there. They're all in now. They're stealing as much as possible. After stealing, they will now go into the pastor's hiding place. Gunshots were still being, let off at the stage. This is what they do. Now, they've got in there. They're shooting some guns now to break the bullets, to break the door lock. They've gone in now. They've gone into the location of the pastor and the church members. Gunshots were going off at close range. Lots of gunshots going off at close range. People were killed in there. And we also heard the pastor was kidnapped alive. There they go. It's a very, very sad one. It's very, very sad. In the house of God, this is going on. These guys don't respect the house of God. So tell me, what God do they really serve? If you can do this in the house of God, what God do you really serve? That's the question. What God do they really serve? They kept on ransacking. And before you know it, they suddenly found the live stream camera because people were now calling the church. Those who were inside the church were now, those who were watching from live stream were now ringing the church. And that was how one of the terrorists then found the live stream and ended it. Keep watching. Keep watching. Boom. There you go. He now found the live stream and shut it down. Let's take it back a little bit more. Keep watching from the stage. You will also see blood on the floor. You will see blood on the tiles to show you people have been killed before he found the live stream. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. He found out because a phone was ringing there because people on the live stream were wondering what's going on. So keep going now. That's them there now. They found out now that that's a live stream. Keep going. Keep going. That's a blood. Can you see the red line there on the floor? Those are bloods on the floor. And that's a terrorist now. He has found the live stream. Keep going. And that's his face. The face of a murderer. The face of an Islamic jihadist. The face of those committing genocide, killing the Christians. The face of Islam. The face of death. The face of jihad. Today, I want to call out and cry again to the Yorubas. I want to plead with you. To the Yorubas, I want to plead with you in the name of God. Please let go of these petty differences with the Igbos. Forget about tribalism now and fight to save and secure your land. To the Yorubas, I understand that Tinubu is a Yoruba man. I understand the president of Nigeria is a Yoruba man. But please, do not allow tribalism to cloud your judgment on this one. I want to plead with you. Do what is right. Condemn the genocide of the Christians happening in Nigeria. I want to plead with you. I want to beg you to do what is right, please. These are devils. These are monsters. We must deal with these monsters. We must allow America to come and save us. For the past 16 years, this has been going on. For the first time, a country has decided to come and save us. To the Yorubas, please, do not do politics with this one. Do not do tribal politics with this one. I want to plead to the Yorubas, please. I've seen how your pastors, your Yoruba pastors, they have really let me down. They have let the Christians down. Pastor E.A. Adegboye of the Redeemed Church of God said, Nigerian government should find a way to delay Donald Trump for 100 days. They should find a way to delay the activities of Donald Trump for 100 years or 100 days. According to psychology, they say out of mind is out of sight, or out of sight is out of mind. Anything you delay for more than 30 days, going to 60 days, then it is out of your mind. If you're going into the gym, if you're into the gym and you let go gym for 30 days, and now you're heading towards 60 days, it will be hard for you to go back into the gymming world. So when he said that the Nigerian government, a man of God, a preacher from the Yoruba land, a pastor said Nigerian government should find a way to delay Donald Trump for 100 days. They should delay the activities of Trump coming to Nigeria for 100 days. It means they should find a way to distract Donald Trump from understanding the real situation. I was thrown aback. I was baffled. I couldn't believe it that a man of God, seeing this happening to his own people, will put politics first before the life of the people. To the Yorubas, please, the Igbos are not your problem. They have told you a lie. The Tinubu government have sold you a lie. The Igbos are not your problems. The Igbos are not your problems. Please, listen to me. They are saying the Igbos have bought Lagos. Today, I want to clarify something. That it is only the businessmen who are evils that have the means, that have the financial wherewithal to buy lands, to buy houses, to break down houses while they now rebuild and refurbish. They are the only ones that have the money, the businessmen. And what do you know about businessmen, entrepreneurs, those with the entrepreneurial spirit? What do you know about them? They are there to make risk in their business, make profit, and when they make profit, they can invest in other things. That doesn't mean they're buying Lagos. Please, don't believe the narrative. Don't compare yourself with the Igbo businessmen. The Igbos, we are known for business. So those of them doing business in Lagos, I am pleading with the Yorubas, do not compare yourself with them. If you are into your 9 to 5, if you have a regular job, if you have an employer and you are doing your job from Monday to Friday, do not juxtapose yourself with the activities, the lifestyle of the Igbo businessmen. That will be suicidal because you will now be hurting yourself for no reason. You'll be looking down on yourself for no reason. Don't forget, you are working a business. You are employed by somebody. Don't compare yourself with a businessman who has billions of dollars or naira to do his business. Do not forget, businessmen, in most cases, the money you make in a day, in a year, as a civilian, someone working 9 to 5, the money you make from your employer in a day or in a year, a businessman can make it within the twinkle of a finger or the twinkle of an eye. Sometimes the profits they make in a day will be the money you will make in 10 years. Please, to the Yorubas, do not believe the narrative that the Igbos have come to buy Lagos. They are Igbos in Lagos who work 9 to 5 just like you. They don't have the money to buy lands. They don't have the money to buy houses. They don't have the money to buy real estates. And don't forget, whenever there is a seller, then there is a buyer. No, there is no buyer if there is no seller. So if you choose to sell your land, if someone chooses to sell their land and an Igbo man had the money to pay for it, where is the crime there? If there is a seller and someone is there to buy, where is the crime there? Unless they are saying, unless the Tinubu government is saying the Yoruba should not sell land to the Igbos anymore, then fine, go with that policy. But please, what is happening in Nigeria today is bigger than tribalism. Please, Christians are being killed. The face you are seeing here is a face of an Islamic jihadist terrorist. These guys, they have no soul. They are heartless. Their intention is to bring Islam into Nigeria, to Islamize Nigeria. That's all they know about. They don't care about politics. To them, they think they are doing the work of God. To this man, they think Islamizing Nigeria is the work of God. Because they've been promised that Nigeria is the only country that Islam must take over. It is the heartbeat of Africa, as they say. So please, I'm calling on the Yorubas. Enough of this nonsense. Enough of this tribalism. Enough of this nepotism. Enough, enough, enough. It is time for you guys to rise up, protect your land. Don't do it on politics terms. Protect your land because they are coming to Islamize you. They are coming to the Yorubas. Please, I am calling upon you. The Igbos are not your problem. The Fulani terrorists Islamizing you are the problem. Those killing the Christians are the problem. The Igbos are not your problem. That was a lie told by your politicians just to create a division as we are seeing now. Your problem are people that look like this, people who act like this in your church. They came to your church in Yoruba land while you were praying. While you were praying to God, they came and did this to you and your people. To the Yorubas. I'm calling upon you. Do what is right. Do what is right. The Igbos are not your problem. Before your eyes, look at what is happening in your land. In Biafra land, our own problem is the Nigerian military because they know we are not scared of these terrorists. We, the Biafrans, we are men of honor. We are ready to die for what we believe in. We are not scared of these Fulani terrorists. I repeat, we can take care of these animals. But unfortunately, that is why you have the Nigerian military scattered all across Biafra land. In our own case, it is the Islamic military that is killing us because they know we are defending ourselves from the terrorist. To the whole world, this is how complex Nigeria is. They want the people to be helpless, so when the terrorists come, they just come, kill, destroy, take over your land, and they send you to the IDP camp. But in the Biafra land, we said, no, we shall defend our life. We shall defend our land. We must defend our territory. We must defend our borders. We must defend our bushes from this enraging terrorists. But unfortunately, the Nigerian government said no. Under the Buhari government, an Islamic empathizer, the grand patron of Boko Haram, Muhammadu Buhari, under his government, from 2015 till now, he sent his military to the land of Biafra to kill the Christians, to kill the Biafrans for defending their land. Hence, we are fighting against the Nigerian military, the Nigerian Islamic satanic military, because they are telling us not to defend ourselves. Hence, we should act like cowards. We should do nothing when these terrorists come and take over our land. To the Islamic Caliphate, they see the Biafrans as the stumbling block. They see us as the ones delaying the Islamization of Nigeria. That's why they are angry with us. They are very bitter with the Christians in Biafra land. But unfortunately, because of tribalism, the other tribes don't want to see it. Because of tribalism in Nigeria, the other tribes do not want to see what Nigeria is doing in the Biafra region, which is the southeast, as they call it. Because of tribalism, the other tribes, they refuse to call a spade, to say the only way to deal with these terrorists is to defend your land. We, the Biafrans, we are defending our lands, and the Nigerian government, they are angry, so they have sent all the military who should be fighting the Boko Haram. They have sent them to the land of Biafra to kill the youths and the people of Biafra for defending their land. Tell me, and so. They also went all the way to Kenya to kidnap the leader of Biafra in the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, a man who went to Kenya on holiday from Britain to Kenya. He's a black British. He went to holiday in Kenya, and Nigeria flew from Nigeria down to Kenya to kidnap him. The Nigerian government, under President Buhari, he sent some Islamic terrorists, hitmen, to Kenya in the month of June and in the year 2021. He sent some Islamic jihadist terrorists to Kenya to kidnap a black British on holiday in Kenya, in a foreign land, on a foreign soil. Nigerian government did that just to silence him because he was the one opening the eyes of the Nigerians when he told us the Islamic jihadists, they are coming. They are coming. They are coming. People doubted him. They called him a liar. They said nobody was coming. They told him nobody was coming. They called him a liar. They said what he said was a lie, that nobody was coming to take over Nigeria. But today, as we speak, they have come. They have come. All across Nigeria, they are everywhere now. But the man who told us, the man who exposed them, was kidnapped from Kenya and brought to Nigeria through an extraordinary rendition. And Nigerians are okay with it. Despite the evidence they are seeing here, they still hate on that man who exposed the Nigerian government of their plan to Islamize Nigeria, of their plan to bring in terrorists into Nigeria, to take over Nigeria, to Islamize Nigeria. Because one thing that is so unique about the Biafrans is that in Biafra land, we don't have Muslims in Biafra land. We are 99% Christians, Jews, and traditional worshippers. We don't have Muslims or Islam in Biafra land. So the Nigerian government, they are angry because they see us as the most stubborn. They see us as those delaying the advancement of Islam all across Nigeria. Hence, we are calling on our friends, our neighbors, the Yorubas. They are the ones that we believe if they can stand strong and tall, they can fight this fight with us. On both fronts, we can fight this fight shoulder to shoulder, side to side, and set our people free. But unfortunately, the Nigerian government have come with that same seed of discord they plan all the time, known as tribalism. They have brought in tribalism into the atmosphere, and they are telling the Yorubas not to get involved with us, not to trust us, because our plan is to buy the whole of the real estates in Lagos State. So they are telling them not to believe us, not to work with us, the Biafrans, because our plan is to take over Lagos State. And I asked myself, which Biafran has carried guns to steal a single piece of land in Lagos State? None. All we've done, I mean the businessmen, all they've done was to buy lands, build real estates, rent out shops in their business, expand their business, which is expected of a businessman. That shouldn't turn into tribalism. That shouldn't turn into tribalism or hating of the Igbo tribes. We are businessmen by nature, so why do you hate on us for doing business? I want to call on the Yorubas, please, protect your land. Protect your land. Do not believe on the Tinubu government. I know he's your brother. I know he's your kinman, but please do not believe on him. Defend yourself. This is not politics. This is not politics. This is happening in your land. Where are the youths? Where are the youths to defend you? There is nobody, because you believe in politics. You are assuming that people are speaking this way just to remove your brother from power. They've made you to believe that people are speaking about genocide of Christians because they want to do a regime change, a change of the government of Nigeria. That's the lie being told to you by your brothers in power. So I'm begging on the Yorubas. And Yoruba, Ejo, do what is right. Do what is right. Defend your land. Call out to the Nigerian government. Call them out for what they are. Call them out. Look at terrorists in the house of God. Call them out for what they are. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. No more talk.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, let me turn Lord Lugard. And it's why Flora show 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.